This is my A-frame that I'm about to put the cover on. The whole thing cost about less than $100. The most expensive part was the top, which was the tarp, which was about $40. So this A-frame is all 2x4s, and I got it so it's about 14 feet high total. And I also got it so it's not quite touching the boat, so all the way down. And this is definitely one of my better ideas of putting the structure outside the boat. This is another boat where I have the A-frames inside the boat, but the problem is if things don't go right, it's going to screw up the interior of the boat. So also what I did is I made this so it's portable if I can easily take it apart. So I put this whole thing together myself, and one of the keys is at the very top. That's a hinge up there. So when you take it apart, when you put it together, take it apart, you know, you can just hinge it, put it together, and so this thing can come apart. I leave the boards hinged, and what I did is I just spread them apart and I just moved it down the boat as put them in place. And then on the top is that's about 17 feet long. I left it sticking out a little bit. Those are only $2 a piece for that piping. This conduit, half-inch conduit. And also at the top, I got some foam. I taped some foam to the ends of it, but I leave the top sticking out a little bit in case it does move a little bit. The poles don't come out. So those are just zip tied to the top, and I got a little piece of carpet over the top because trying to keep from putting any holes in there. I use galvanized bolt, just 2 galvanized bolts, you know, here and here. You just want to use 3. I put some T's at the bottom. I was thinking of putting some angled struts, but these are pretty strong. The only thing you got to do here is you can either stake it down to the ground, or if you want to drill a hole, then tie it back to the trailer. But you know, give it a good shake, and you know it's pretty solid. Yeah, I paid $150 for this garage tent kit from Walmart. The first big windstorm, forget it. Also, we had a little bit of snow last week, 1 inch of snow, and it started to bend the pipes on it. So this is not going to bend the pipes. The only thing you could want to do if you get some extra thing, if you wanted to put some strapping, one piece of strapping, like 2/8 halfway up on the sides. You know, maybe that might give it some extra structure. So, so the T's down below, I just used 4 decking screws to hold those in place, and they're pretty solid. You know, it's pretty solid. So, I've definitely A-frames is the way to go. I don't know why I wasted my money on that garage tent. It seemed like a good idea at first, but you need an A-frame, and the main reason is you got to keep the snow load off the boat. You know, the snow load is going to break your windshield. It's going to push the tarps down. It's going to fill with snow. It's going to fill with ice. It's just not a good idea. So, and then even at this steepness, the snow will probably still stick, and I'm going to have to come out and just kind of bang on it. But yeah, good to go.